Guys, I know I've been making some positive videos lately, got a lot of great feedback from the Gorillas video, but today is a negative video, and that's been a while. So, I listened to the Five Finger Death Punch Fate. I listened to the album. I was okay with it. I don't want to say I completely hated it because I think there was a few songs I liked. A little bit off was kind of decent, and the lighter side of gray wasn't too bad. So I watched it, right? I was listening to it, and the more I listened to it, I realized it was Five Finger Death Punch. It was Five Finger Death Punch. It was Five Finger Death Punch. And I don't want to like zone off here and just say it was Five Finger Death Punch, but as I listen to each song, I feel that the instrumental was lacking a lot. And I don't feel as though I was given many songs. I feel like they're reusing songs and tempos, and it just I feel like there's a disconnect between the music and the lyrics. And the instrumental is Five Finger Death Punch. You have heard these instrumentals before. You've heard these tempos. And it's to the point where it's the same over and over again. Like the beginning part, the middle part, and end part are all cut up sections put in different spots. Cause it's like, oh, here's singing, here's screaming, here's singing, and you can hear it. That it's just like a template. It's a template. And I don't know what to say about them. I used to love them. Ivan Moody used to be one of my favorite singers. I used to look up all the band that he was in. I used to listen to all his music, his side projects. And I feel like the lyrics say he wants to make a moody album. And I just don't like this anymore. I don't like listening to Five Finger Death Punch anymore because everything new is old. Everything is just reused. And I don't want to hate them. I don't want to hate them. I want another right side of heaven and righteous side of hell. I want all of that. I want the albums where he was using multiple instruments. There was different sounds and tempos and ways to use everything. The only song that really has anything different is Full Circle, where he modulates his voice. You know what the next song does? Takes advantage of that. Oh, you slipped. You liked how it sounded, right? So used it again. But I just feel like every song was the same, and even the one before that, he's like, when you're holding out your hand. How many times have I heard that? By the time when he said holding out your hand, I thought of Jekyll and Hyde. It's same tempo as Jekyll and Hyde, and I just hate it, and it gets old. It gets, as somebody who lives on music, who loves music, like Ivan, it's bad. It's not good. It's not good. You need criticism. And I feel like he's just making studio albums. Like he's just making music for the people who don't I don't know if he thinks people just don't listen to the lyrics. And that's the problem, is there are songs like not feeling so well, or Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. I don't know. And half the songs are the same fucking song. And I don't want to hate it. I feel like he can do better. I've heard the side projects. I've heard a lot, and it just hurts me sometimes because I really 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 enjoy it, and I don't even feel like I can talk about the songs because you've heard them. You've heard the instrumentals, but I feel as though he would righteous side, and there are some singles that are good, and I wish that he would experiment more. And I don't know if he's trying to hit a single or just trying to make what he wants or get that quick Five Finger Death Punch fan money, but the lyrics aren't that bad sometimes. Like whenever he's really trying in those moody songs, the darker songs, the acoustic songs, I would love to hear something like that. I would love to hear an acoustic album with him because he's good at that. His deep voice, he could totally make like a small EP that's all of like the acoustic songs, and something like that. And I don't know. I feel like I'm listening to Blue October sometimes, and then the lighter side of Gray. He wrote a letter if he's not here tomorrow, and that's another issue I have too. He's fucking whining. I'm complaining. He's whining, and that's what I hear all the time. Every song, he has a victim complex. He's whining and crying, and oh, you did this to me. I need this and every song. And I don't feel like hyped by the album because the instrumentals are, energetic. But then he's singing about, "Ugh, I'm mad at you. I'm mad. And I'm like, but why are you mad? Like, it feels like he's trying to get something out there, but he can't write it. It feels like he needs to like get it out, but there's nothing there. Like maybe he's just too old to keep being mad. And that's kind of how I feel about it. I feel like he's still writing music for teen me that would blast Jekyll and Hyde and be like, "Oh, and the bleeding. And the bleeding is a good song. And I don't know. I keep going on these tangents. I know. I've tried not to be negative, but I really feel that he didn't give a fuck. He just wanted to. It's like the opposite of the end of Every Man in America album, where the Blue October dude was mad, but this guy is like just fucking whining, and he's like, if I'm dead tomorrow, and then the not feeling so good. Oh my god, I woke up today. Fuck off. And then it's like the five finger death, the normal five finger, they're like, I'm angry at you, you did this to me. And I'm just like, chill the fuck out, man. I want him to not chill the fuck out, but also chill the fuck out. Where, I don't know. I feel like if he wants to get his sadness out, match the lyrics. Otherwise, he does not, the band does not do well with an atmosphere. It does not do well with an atmosphere. And I feel like he's trying to give away these songs and these emotions, but it doesn't match when it's like, the fast drums. And also, give me a guitar solo, please. That'd be pretty nice, a guitar solo. But, I've heard all the instrumentals. I don't even feel like he has a band anymore. I feel like he's just reusing the fucking instrumentals from other songs and tempos from other songs. But, look, dude, if you put out this album, it does well. The kids who like it, who blast it, I fucking love it. Love the album. You know what? Love it. If you love it, that's fine. I have no problem. My issue is not with the fans, because the fans, they know what they want, and they don't know what they want. But you know what I want as a fan? I want you to give me that album that's in your heart, where you're just like, he's obviously trying to get something out, but it does not match his instrumental. It does not match what Five Finger Death Punch is. And if that involves a side project, if that involves some sort of single or something, then dude, give me the I Don't Feel So Good album. Give me the lighter side of Gray album. But just don't, like, if you're gonna write some Five Finger Death Punch, hype me up. Don't make me mad at don't make me mad. I don't even feel mad for a real reason. I feel like I stubbed my toe. I feel like the episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy were at a rock. I don't feel like I'm metalheading out. I feel like I'm just like, man, I'm kind of disgruntled today. I feel like a boomer. I feel like with Five Finger Death Punch, I should just go buy a monster, the white monster, and blast my head. But like I said, guys, I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes and argue about it. But personally, if you're a fan, tell me why. If you like the album, tell me why. Me as a fan, I feel like there's something missing, and it is a dissonance between the lyrics and the album. He needs to experiment more. I need more. And that, I know that's too much to ask, but personally, it's like, if you're using music as therapy, tell me how you feel. It feels like he's Five Finger Death Punch Man, where he's enjoying the beats and tempos and lyrics, but in his lyrics he's like, I'm sad. And you're like, tell me, give me storytelling. But anyway, guys, I need to get to lunch, and I hope you guys have a good day. Hit me up if you like it, hate it, maybe get to this point, subscribe. But I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna go eat some food.